Good morning, good Tuesday morning. I am by myself again today. I'm doing everything around here. So hope everyone's having a wonderful Tuesday, and it should be a decent day. Should get some sprinkles, but nothing too cold. Yesterday was cool. Watched 2 Monday night football games, and Brandon, you and I were talking. I can't remember this late in the season that they just played 2 Monday night games. So
I know they must be making money, right?
Lot of money. I know you're happy that the Bengals won last night. You didn't want to see them start 0-3, and then it's a midweek game for the Lions this week, correct?
Correct. Yeah, short week.
Short week, Thursday night at Green Bay, and we have a Packer owner in our building, so we really like the Lions to win.
He didn't seem as confident as I was expecting.
He didn't.
Yeah, he's unsure about that.
He is unsure, so we're really rooting for the Lions, so David Rice can cry at work for sure. I've got some news from Consumers Energy that is hot off the press, just came in. Consumers Energy counters extreme weather with plans for a stronger and smarter energy grid, and Consumers is they are filing a 5-year plan as part of the reliability roadmap, and you will not go without power for more than 24 hours. The reliability roadmap includes a variety of steps to achieve these goals, including tree trimming, infrastructure upgrades, grid modernization, and equity and environmental justice. So, Consumers planning, of course, so many people with the week-long outages over the winter, and then, of course, the storms we had this summer. So, Consumers making plans so that we don't lose power as much as we have in the past. So that is good. It's a very, very, very busy weekend here in Jackson. The ORS Oktoberfest run is happening, and it's a full day of events. The 10K, 5K run walk is at 9. There's a kids superhero run at 9:45 where the kids will be able to dress as their favorite superhero and run after a villain. And then the Grand River Brewery is providing a wonderful breakfast after the race. And then the Grand River Beer Mile, 4 Polish lagers in a mile. That'll start at 11. You should check that out. It's really fun to watch all the people try and chug that beer. Not everyone is a Polish lager drinker, so sometimes some foam can come back up and make for some great photo ops. And then, of course, the Fall Fest and Chili Classic presented by K105, and $5 will get you chili tasting tokens if you would like to taste all the chili. Come early and try all the chili. Should be a great day downtown. Weather looks nice, and there'll be live music as well. All that.
A food circus there as well.
Yeah,
so
awesome.
Get on TV.
Awesome, yeah, so watch out for Brandon Dolly and Adrian Sharp walking around with the cameras, interviewing people. Hope the chili's good. Hope the chili is really good. We've got a new Speed and Shine premiering, and the crew went to the Detroit Auto Show, and I've got a little promo. Let's take a quick look.
Hey, we're here in downtown Jackson, Michigan at the Cruise Inn, and Rick Klobinski bought out his Forecast to Bobo car. It is a great night. Let's go check out some of these other rides.
I got a chassis. It's a Rocha Shop chassis,
Okay.
and I bought that from the Ring Brothers
Right.
out in Wisconsin.
Right.
And I went out there, and Mike said to me, he goes, "Robert, whatever you do, build it, look at it, and if it doesn't fit what you want, don't hesitate to rip it off."
Here's a March 1962 Carcraft, and the centerfold or the car is in there, and here it is, right
Yep.
here.
Yes.
It was in your garage.
Yes. Yeah, we finally got to see some daylight.
Yeah.
I have a lot of friends that today that was help loading it up and never seen it out of the garage.
Of course, that was not the Detroit Auto Show. That was right here in our own backyard, the Cruise Inn. So check that out. We had a great time at that Cruise Inn, and the Speed and Shine crew will bring you a awesome show. Let's go out to Tina on our hometown heating, cooling, and more Skycam. Tina?
Good morning, it's Tina at Hometown Heating, Cooling, and More. Have you changed your furnace filter lately?
No, I haven't changed my furnace filter lately. Brandon, you know what I have a hard time with is the size of my furnace filter. Do you ever have a hard time with that?
Yeah.
So I get to the store and I just never know the size. I'm not good at that.
Yeah, it's like the 18 by 20.
Yeah, what is it? Give me the 16 by 24 by 1? I have no idea what it is.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I have no idea. It's time now for our property of the day. Property of the day presented by, oh my goodness, that's my wife, Stephanie Hawley. Whether you're looking to purchase a home or refinance your existing loan, learn about a variety of mortgage products offered by Flagstar. Stephanie will sit down with you, assess your situation, and help you find the mortgage that best fits your needs with a free pre-qualification. Call Stephanie at 936-9897. And our property of the day today is brought to you by Heather Herndon and the entire Herndon team. What are we looking at today? Today we are looking at, this is 611 Gilbert Street. And this is move-in ready. It's a 2-story city home, 3 bedrooms, Brandon, 1 bath, a spacious kitchen with a breakfast nook, which is always popular, and a good-sized living room and picture window, beautiful enclosed back porch, and formal dining space as well off the back kitchen. That looks ready to go. Interior has been freshly painted, new floors in the kitchen and bath, new carpeting on the main and upper levels, and it's been professionally cleaned. You can move right in for $114,900. Seems pretty good, doesn't it? Yeah. It's 611 Gilbert Street, and that's our property of the day, presented by Heather Herndon from the Howard Hanna Real Estate Services team, and Stephanie Hawley from Flagstar Bank. The hydrants have been going. It's been slowing down the commute to school. Brandon, have you noticed that people have been driving worse?
Yeah, but that's not.
That's not typical. I want to tell you what I'm doing, because for you.
Okay.
Your son attends Sharp Park School. I live where I would come up Stonewall and could cut through Park.
Yep.
You know what I'm doing? I'm driving all the way to the light on Stonewall and 4th, and then I'm taking a left at the light. I'm doing that for 2 reasons. One, I don't want my daughter, when she's 16, cutting through there on her way to school every day. And 2, I don't want to hit you when you're dropping off your son. It is so congested there. Drive to the light and turn left, or drive to the right and turn right, because it's literally, it's no difference. So that's what I'm doing for you.
Yeah,
So
I just dropped my kid off an hour early. And then
it's the only thing you can do.
Yeah.
If you ever drive by Sharp Park at pickup, don't. It's absolutely crazy. But yeah, don't cut through that side street. I'm really trying to speak that into
Don't
existence.
speed when you're around that area.
Yes.
There's a lot of kids that cross the street.
There's a lot of kids, and then there's a lot of
slow.
there's a lot of parents picking up their kids as well. So be careful. High school football this weekend on JTV. We are live at Hanover Horton, and the JTV sports team may even have a special treat out at Hanover. We may have our Mid-Michigan Trailer Avenue Auto production truck ready to go. We shall see. You can't miss this thing, so we're excited. Reading at Hanover Horton, And that will be live at 7, then replays again at 10, and then on Saturday and Sunday. And then the other game, Michigan Center versus Grass Lake, and that should be a good one.
Lake's undefeated, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they're good. This should be a good game. And we've had a little response. Why didn't you do the Western game live? Well, we'd love to do the live game at Western, but unfortunately, they don't have the little Pixelot camera that the big company in Atlanta puts in their stadium. So we can't do their games live. But I'll tell you what we can do. If they make the playoffs, we can do their game live. How does that make any sense? It doesn't make any sense. We're starting to see some games being moved due to the shortage of officials. Columbia will play on Saturday, and then Addison and Homer will play on Thursday. So if you want to know why, it's because of the shortage of officials. A couple things to watch for coming up on JTV. We've had a few morning show on the road segments. I had a chance to go to Cryo Health, and it was nice. I got to interview Southern Michigan Bank and Trust President John Waldron before he went into the cryoblast chamber. So you'll want to check our Facebook page out for that. And then Jen and I went to Nevermore Decor to get ready for Halloween. So
That will be on tomorrow.
tomorrow, yeah, that'll be on tomorrow's show. So you want to tune in for that. The one thing, Brandon, that I've wanted to talk to really anyone about is volleyball. Now that I'm a volleyball parent, these warm-ups that they do before the game, you can't explain it. It's silly. It's just silly. It looks like playtime. So any volleyball coach, if you could please explain to me what these kids are doing during warm-ups, I would really like to know, because it looks absolutely ridiculous for sure.
Now, are you like an intense father fan when you're watching volleyball, or are you pretty cool and collected?
I'm cool.
Yeah.
I'm cool and collected because you are a reflection. Say you and I were sitting together at a game and you're screaming at the refs. Because I'm sitting next to you, people think I'm a jerk, right?
Right.
So I like to move around to the people who are just watching.
So who calls the ins and outs, whether the ball's in or out? Do they have officials on the side?
This is where it gets tricky. Other 7th graders.
Okay.
Yeah, so you have them keep score, but it's nice you get to learn the rules. But I think all parents need to realize that it's just a seventh grade game. Let me tell you about the AARP Fraud Fighters event that's going on, and Fraud Watch with AARP, and it's Thursday. And we're going to have Daniel Paquette and Lori Mead on later, but it's at the Jackson County Department on Aging, and it is on Thursday the 28th. There'll be registration at 11:30, and then a lunch, and then a presentation. A lot of fraud, a lot of senior scams out there for sure.
Yeah.
So, yeah, watch out for all of those scams. The Ella Sharp has a patio party, and it's their final one, and it is also this Thursday. Journey back to the 80s. Visit ellasharp.org for more. Back to the 80s. I really didn't listen to a lot of music in the 80s while I was in the 80s, because I was only in the 80s for 8 years. If you had to pick an 80s band to listen to, who would it be?
My son's favorite song is from an 80s musician. I didn't even know
Really?
his name, but it's the song Never Want to Give You Up. Never
Oh,
Wanna Let You
yeah.
Down. He knows the name of that.
Who is that?
musician.
Who sings that? It's
He knows it. It's crazy.
it's not Milli Vanilli, but it's someone like that.
Yeah.
Who is it?
I'm drawing a blank.
Guys upstairs, who sings that song, please? No idea. They don't even know.
Rick Astley.
Rick Astley?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and he dances really well, right?
I guess.
Yeah, I've
but-
seen the
but It
music.
was hilarious that Barrett, my 7-year-old,
Yeah.
told me that Rick Astley is his favorite musician.
Do you
and then he
for
sang
real
the
not
song.
know who sings that song?
Yeah,
We
wait.
just mentioned it.
Hey, we're mentioning it.
Yeah. But I did not remember. I'm sorry, Noah.
Yeah, sorry, did he just come out of the second floor wall to say that?
Yeah.
It's getting a little
He
wild.
loves the 80s, and he's
Yeah.
7 years old. So.
No, that's good. He's an old soul, as
Ashamed of you.
sorry, Noah. I know that's a favorite video of yours you like to watch for sure. Our show today is brought to you by Vermeulen's Home Furnishings. They're in their third generation of being family owned and operated. Thank you to Vermeulen's. The Michigan Department of Corrections is hiring, and they're hiring right here. We've been telling you for a while now. Great pay and benefits, immediate openings, paid training, and it's not just corrections officers. They're also hiring for healthcare and mental health professionals, food service workers, and more. Just visit MDOC/gov or MDOC. Michigan.gov/MDOC jobs. Now time for our Extreme Dodge scoreboard, brought to you by our good friends at Extreme. The highway's open, you can get right into Extreme and get out with a Jeep. Anything Jeep is super popular right now. Here's some boys soccer scores. Jackson Christian and Hillsdale Academy tied at 2. Adrian blank Jackson 3-0. Manchester 6, Columbia Central 1, Grass Lake 9, Jonesville 1, Michigan Center 2, Leslie 0. Boys tennis, Northwest 8, Marshall 0. You know, Northwest didn't even have playable tennis courts a few years ago, and here they are beating Marshall 8-0. Gotta like to see that. And college sporting events, Spring Arbor. They were down at the Innisbrook Invitational. It's a very nice, famous course. They finished 15th in that. And Jackson College volleyball fell to St. Clair County 3-0. Coming up on deck for today, tons of volleyball action, cross country. It could be a little messy one for cross. And then boys soccer, Detroit Cristo at Lumen Christi. Is that like Monte Cristo? You know, this new Catholic league, I'm telling you, these folks are coming in and, you know, long trips.
Yeah.
Long trips.
Yeah, a lot of gas.
Yeah, a lot of gas. A lot of gas. The Lumen Christi girls volleyball team a couple weeks ago went to Macomb Lutheran North.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's very far. You had to drive through Canada to get there. Girls golf, Grass Lake Invitational, that'll be played at Hills Heart of the Lakes this morning. And then boys tennis, Columbia is at Hillsdale. And that's all coming up on deck for Extreme Dodge. We hope you'll stay with us on the other side of this break. Nancy Peters-Lewis from the College and Career Access Center will join me. Stay tuned.
I'm miles beyond my knee injury. I am Henry.
I use science to help families grow. I am Henry.
I'm a new mom with brand new lungs. I am Henry.
I made sure that the cancer in my chest never got to my heart. I am Henry.
I'm Henry.
I am Henry.
When you found your inner believer and all-around conqueror, you found your Henry.
Hi, I'm Mike Blair from Blair's Car Care, and this is my son Mike. On behalf of Blair's, we would like to thank you for 100 years of servicing your car needs. Thank you.
Blair's prides itself on the quality care we provide and the professional services we offer to our community. Whether it's simple or complex, Blair's will get your repairs done quickly and have you back on the road in no time. Call today and schedule an appointment at 517-782-8116.
Life can be a whirlwind of responsibilities, leaving little time for what truly matters, quality family time. With Keeping It Clean, your trusted residential cleaning partner, our dedicated team will work tirelessly to ensure your home is clean so you don't have to lift a finger. We give you back the precious gift of time, more moments for laughter, and time to cherish memories with your loved ones. Call us at 517-990-5772 to book your cleaning today. Keeping It Clean, a clean home for a happy family.
His voice has touched millions as a member of the Gaither Vocal Band and on his popular solo albums. Now's your chance to experience David Phelps in concert Sunday, October 8th at Potter Center at Jackson College. Tickets are available at the Potter Center box office and online. After the Downbeat with David Phelps. Sunday, October 8th at Potter Center at Jackson College.
course, we're a different kind of metal recycler. Guys like me are here to answer your questions, keep the lines moving, and point out ways to get more for your haul. We call it good service with a smile. Get frank advice and fair payment at an OmniSource yard near you.
If you're looking for a high-quality, affordable alternative to the emergency room, then come to IEP Urgent Care's new location in Jackson. It's the same great ER physicians who have been providing care through our local hospitals since 2008, but now with a new location to serve you better. Our ER-trained providers believe high-quality care is for everyone, so we work with all insurances, including Medicaid and Medicare. Come see us on East Michigan Ave.
Our show today is brought to you by Total Landscaping, Inc. For all of your landscaping, hardscape, softscape needs, give them a call. They can also clear away brush and get that backyard looking really good. Total Landscaping, 764-3626. Give them a call before the snow starts flying. With us now from the College and Career Access Center, Nancy Peters-Lewis. Good morning.
Good morning, Andy. How are you?
I'm doing really well. I'm doing well. So we're, the seniors are 3 weeks in already to school.
Yes,
and
yes.
From what I'm hearing, they're saying it's already flying by.
It's going fast. Our team of advisors, we have 5 advisors that work out in the 13 districts,
Wow.
and they've started the school year, hit the ground running. So in the beginning of our school year with the students, we focus on getting a senior profile done with the seniors so we can find out what their plans are, what they're thinking about, what their aspirations are, and that helps us set our goals for the year and really be able to sit down right away with them one-on-one and say, okay, this is what you're saying you want to do. Let's get to
Here's
task.
how you do it.
Yep, here's how you do it, and let's carry it out together.
We had 2 seniors from Western on yesterday, and they're both great students, and both said they wanted to. I hope they get into Michigan.
Okay.
But haven't applied yet. What's the application period?
Sure. So first of all, we always, when we talk with students, we always frame it to apply for what we call a safe school, a match school, and a reach school.
Okay.
So it kind of sounds just what it means.
Sure.
You know, a safe school, it's affordable. You can probably get in open enrollment,
Sure.
match. You want to go, it's probably a place where you can get some scholarships, you might be able to get some loans, and then a reach school you might not get in, but we encourage you to apply anyway. And so applications actually start at some places mid-August, but definitely September 1st, they open up.
Okay.
And then the goal is for early enrollment at a place like University of Michigan or MSU. It would be November 1st would be the deadline, but we encourage students to get their applications for skilled trades because a lot
Sure.
of local colleges and community college offer skilled trades now, or going to a 2 to 4. We encourage them to get them done by Christmas.
Okay.
So that's kind of the.
So in addition to that, what other tasks should seniors and parents be making sure they check off the list?
So for seniors, we take them through what we call the 4 college or skilled trade seasons or the 5 career frontiers.
Okay.
So those are the consults that we do with students or adults when they come into the center, or we're working with them out in the 13 districts. And those are the really specific tasks they need to be working on. So applications runs pretty much through Christmas, and then there's overlapping with financial aid.
Okay.
That's the second season, which is FAFSA. That's what we really focus on. Free application for federal student aid.
Okay.
It's exactly as it says. It's basically free, and it's your ticket to figuring out what type of funds you can get from the federal government. It's very important.
And you are the experts at assisting people with FAFSA.
Yes, we are the experts. It's actually our largest product in terms of what we offer to students and adults because it's hard.
Who qualifies and how much money is available?
So everybody qualifies to apply for the FAFSA. Everybody needs to apply for the FAFSA in order to tap into the federal aid. There's 2 components of federal aid. There's the federal Pell Grant. Those are funds that you don't have to pay back.
Okay.
And then there are loans that they can qualify for. So the Pell Grant is a little over $7,000. The loans for federal loans for freshman year would be $5,500.
Pell Grant.
Pell Grant, I'm telling you. And then there's also a scholarship that is called the TIP Scholarship, Tuition Incentive Program Scholarship. That's through the state of Michigan.
Okay.
If a student has been on Medicaid for 2 or more years since the age of 9, then they can get tuition free at a community college.
Wow.
But the kicker is you got to do the FAFSA.
You have to do the FAFSA.
Yeah, I got to do the
Yeah.
FAFSA. And then I want to also just put a plug in for another scholarship that's new as of last year through the state of Michigan. It's called the Michigan Achievement Scholarship.
Okay.
It's geared towards middle income families and
Sure.
below. So like if you have a family of 5 making, 80 to 100,000, you can qualify
Yeah.
for this, but FAFSA.
So you have to fill out the FAFSA.
You gotta fill
you
out
have
the
to fill it
FAFSA.
out. You brought some pictures along.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
All right.
Who are we looking at here? These
So,
are some of your outstanding students.
Yes, this is one of our seniors from Jackson High. This gentleman, he won a laptop this year for completing all of his college tasks this
Nice.
past year. We have an initiative called Complete to Compete, and if you carry out all your tasks, you can get gift cards and you can be entered into a drawing for a laptop. So he's a Jackson High senior. This is a Columbia Central senior, also completed all of his college tasks, and he's off to college. Both of them are off to college. And then I think the next one, this is our juniors of the local circuit. Now we do college planning, college
Okay.
and career planning. We also do college and career development. So these are some of our Jackson High students that took part in what we call juniors of the local circuit. And this is countywide. We send all of the juniors to our local institutions, Jackson College and Spring Arbor University. And they get a virtual tour of Baker. And so this is them at Spring Arbor University.
Nice.
And
you work with all Jackson County.
Yes, we work with all
All.
Jackson County. Actually, we have folks that now, since the pandemic, they zoom in from other counties
Really?
as well, and
That's
which is
amazing.
interesting. So, yeah, all Jackson County, all of our advisors are out in the 13 districts placed out there. And then we also have the center that's located in the Jackson Crossing Mall, and that's
Okay.
open 11 to 6, Monday through Thursday, 12 to 5, Friday
Awesome.
and Saturday. Yeah.
And it's not just college, it's career,
It's-
which a lot of
thank you,
folks
Andy.
are heading toward that career path,
Yes.
which is okay, and it's good.
Totally okay, and that's one of our beliefs. It's match and fit.
Yep.
We don't want to put anyone into a silo, and it's important that folks know that they can come in. We can take them through career assessments, resume cover letters, interview soft
Mhm.
skills, job searches, job shadow support. And we really want to support students where they are and adults where they are. And if they want to go back to college or into the skilled trades, we know the waters are difficult to navigate.
Yeah.
And that's why we have college in our name, because
Right.
we know that, hey, this is not easy to do, and
No.
we're going to support you with it. And going into a career and trying to figure out how to get a job and being persistent and
Mhm.
resilient. And as an adult coming back, trying to get educated, these are all really challenging
Yeah.
areas, and so we're happy to be able to support.
Well, happy sweet 16th birthday to
Thank
you
you.
and the College and Career Access Center. Think about all that you guys have done over the 16 years to help kids, families, and really the overall town, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
Thank you so much. We got to give credence to the folks that built it.
Of course.
Jackson Community Foundation, started the College Access Center
Yeah.
back in 2008. And so we've been able to grow over the years. And that's definitely due to the collaborations and the partnerships that
Mhm.
we have with all of our community partners in the 13 districts. And it's been and in the colleges, it's been quite a journey.
Yeah. Nancy, what age should parents and their kids maybe first kind of stop by or want to get some more info? What age is good?
So we suggest 8th grade is a good time to come in, anytime between 6th and 8th grade, depending
Okay.
on what you're thinking about in terms of high school, because we support with career assessments, we support with checklists of saying this is what you need to do when you need to do it, and so what you need to be thinking about for high school, what you should be thinking about 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade. And so it helps if you can come in the maturation between 6th and 8th grade. I mean,
yeah.
that's when you can really start to synthesize
Right.
thinking about some of these areas.
6th graders still want to be a pro athlete or
Yes,
magician.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, which is beautiful. I mean, you want to,
Yeah.
but trying to really narrow down the pipeline and say, okay,
Yeah.
these are your interests, these are your values, these are your passions, this is what you're good at. You take all these things into consideration. So.
Before we let you get back to the office, you guys have an event
Yes.
on October 7th.
Yes, a week from this Saturday, 11 to 7. We normally do our Fun Fall FAFSA event, but this is something I would like to plug too. The FAFSA normally opens up October 1st, but because the FAFSA is making big changes at the federal level, it's not going to open until December.
Okay.
So we normally do our Fun Fall FAFSA event at this time, but now we're going to do a Fun Fall application event. So if families need support with college applications, skilled trades applications, come on down and see us. We'll have barbecue, Brian's barbecue.
Brian's cooking again.
Yes. Just stop down and eat, man.
Awesome.
Just stop down and eat. And just come enjoy. We have gift cards, and
Cool.
you can Zoom into. It's a hybrid event. So
Awesome.
if you can't make it down, we'll do it with
Great.
you over the computer.
Great. Well, thank you so much for being with us today. And I encourage anyone to fill out that FAFSA with Nancy because she'll take care of you. Nancy Peters-Lewis from the College and Career Access Center. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Andy.
We'll be right back. More of the show after this.
At Consumers Energy, we believe change is small. Change is easy. Updating. Smart. A choice. Change is our company. Your company. Together, we can bring clean energy to Michigan and protect the environment for generations to come. Learn about your clean energy choices and how you can become a force of change. consumersenergy.com/change.
Within the folds of your life, you find the passion and drive to keep pushing forward. Growth comes from continually moving ahead in every stage of life. Count on County National Bank to help with seamless financial solutions. We can act quickly and accommodate your needs, whatever life brings your way. Our local bankers understand our community and your goals.
Let's work together.
Learn more about our personalized banking services at cnbb.bank. Member FDIC.
Do you do landscaping?
Yes, we do. Our landscaping is creative and innovative. We'll make sure your yard is beautiful.
Do you do irrigation systems?
Yes, our irrigation systems are top of the line and will be designed to fit your watering needs.
What about lawn care?
We do that too. Our lawn care services will continue to keep your yard healthy and help it grow. Wilcox Lawn and Landscaping, serving South Central Michigan since 1986.
Asthma Allergy Centers can help you breathe freely. Since 1980, our board-certified specialists have provided testing and treatment for a wide variety of asthma and allergy-related conditions, including immunodeficiencies and skin problems. No referrals are necessary, and we accept any insurance or no insurance. You can even use our mobile app to check in and pay. Come see us at our Jackson office or one of our multiple offices in Southwest Michigan.
The secret is out. Jackson is a great place to live, work, and raise a family. We are people with community pride, school spirit, and deep roots. The secret is out. Jackson has great parks, home to some of the best golf in the country, and boasts more lakes than you can count. With unique, locally owned shops and restaurants, we have a little something for everyone. Hey Jackson, the secret is out. The Heather Herndon team with Howard Hanna Real Estate Services, serving the Jackson community since 2005.
At Hometown Heating, Cooling, and More, we know how important family is. That's why we've been a family-owned and operated business since 2009. As an authorized Daikin dealer, we're dedicated to providing the best heating and cooling services for your family's comfort. So, don't sweat the heat or shiver in the cold. Let our family keep yours cozy all year long.
We're getting ready for homecoming week at Spring Arbor University, and with us from Alumni Relations is Brian Knapp. Good morning.
Morning, Andy.
It's exciting times at SAU.
Absolutely.
Have you been able to catch your breath yet?
Not quite.
Talk a little bit about the 150th, the big event, Newsboys. It was awesome.
Absolutely. Yeah, you don't get to celebrate 150 years often, just once. And so we were really excited to be able to invite the community. I mean, we had students there, we had friends, parents, alumni, and it was just a really cool way to honor our 150 years of commitment to our mission. And with the Newsboys closing out, they did a phenomenal job, and it was just a fun night.
What was the reaction from some of your old friends and alumni that have come in that hadn't seen the MAC done yet?
Yeah, I mean, we had several people, especially like you mentioned, that hadn't been back to campus just to see the renovations that have taken place. But it was so fun. One of the funnest things of the night was watching people's reaction to the MAC just being fully transformed. I mean, we haven't done something like that in our history to make it feel like a high-end gala. And so it was a lot of fun. People were saying, where am I?
Right,
this isn't the MAC. And so, it was a ton of fun.
And it's not just the MAC investment all over campus.
Yeah, absolutely. Most often when we have an alum that hasn't been on campus in the past 10, 15 years, they're just overwhelmed by the transformations that have happened with our new academic spaces, with the new beautification of the front entrance along M60. And
and it's great for, of course, Jackson County as a whole. This weekend, homecoming, and it's a full day.
Absolutely, and we have a full week. It's Autumn at the Arbor week. And so Saturday is kind of the culmination. It's homecoming, which it's a time where we want the full community to come out. We have made an intentional effort to make sure that not only our Spring Arbor students and alumni and parents feel welcomed on that day, but the community as well. We have 5,000 alums just in Jackson County.
Wow.
And so we want to make sure that we're not just Spring Arbor's campus, that we're also a campus for Jackson as well. And so we're really excited for what we have lined up. We have our Alumni Awards dinner on Friday night, which we get to highlight some of the really cool things that our alums are doing. Yesterday we had Ken Johnson on campus, who's a SU trustee member, but also the inventor of Phase 10. And so he got to share with us during lunch yesterday. And so it's just a fun week.
Nice. I see Hinckley's mentioned. Anytime Hinckley's is mentioned, people turn out. Hinckley's 5K run.
Yep, the Hinckley 5K Donut Dash.
Dash, okay. Sounds healthy. I like it.
Yeah, so if you love to run and walk, then and eat Hinckley's, you get to do both on Saturday morning. And whether you are a runner or you like to walk your 5K, that's something that we love to have people come out. Every year we're growing in that event. Last year we had over 120 people run and walk the race. And the Hinckley's is just a fun addition. So every mile marker, you get to grab a donut hole, and it's become a fun staple of our homecoming here at Spring Arbor.
So, and then the homecoming festival will start at 11:30, and that's really a good chance for people to just come out and really just visit campus.
Absolutely, yeah. The festival, we have inflatables, we have local vendors, our food truck. So Tiki Sam's is a favorite.
Nice.
And he'll be there. Music, and it's just a great time for, again, families, alumni, parents of our students. It's just a great atmosphere for people to come out and see campus, get to interact with President Ellis and other staff and faculty.
Yeah, you'll be able to interact with President Ellis at the President's Tailgate. I'm looking forward to this, as I know President Ellis, and I can only imagine that tailgate will have just phenomenal food.
Yeah.
It should.
Yeah, so this year, the President's Tailgate, so we have an exclusive stadium cup for the first 250 that show up. With popcorn for everybody, but then we'll also have Meckley's Caramel Apples. So that'll be a ton of fun. That's right before our women's soccer game versus Goshen. But that's been also just a new tradition, but kind of a key highlight to the day, the tailgate and the soccer game.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Do you see any class reunions or people getting together, meeting up?
Yeah, so we have a 45th and 50th class reunion happening, which is a lot of fun. And then we're also having an Ormston reunion. So our Ormston renovation is pretty much complete.
Yeah, your new advancement office.
Yep. And so that used to be a residence hall on our campus for 73 years, and now it is turned into administrative office space. And now that renovation is done, we're inviting all Ormston alums back. So we'll have over 100 Ormston alums coming back just to see the space, gather together once again, and it'll be fun.
Cool. What's your favorite part of campus? If you were gonna, I don't know, some alumni flew in, hadn't been on campus in 25 years, and Brian, you're gonna show them around. What's the first place you take them?
Probably the Student Center.
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest transformations, even from when I was a student in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
You know, a lot has changed
Yeah,
there.
talk a little bit about that since you were a student. Food. I mean,
Yeah.
there's been so many changes. Food's such an important part of kids going to school.
Absolutely, yeah. And so the renovation of that space with the options that are available, even just the hangout space, you know, more pool tables, more ping pong tables, more lounge space, which we just updated the Cougar Den again, which is a ton of fun. But yeah, just the overall space that we have, you know, during my time and since then, the renovation of not only the Student Center, but the polling center, the huge academic space with our state-of-the-art trading room with that ticker that goes all the way
that's cool.
Across. And then a lot of our athletics facilities, so the Cougar Soccer Complex, like we've talked about the renovation of the MAC, the tennis courts, just a lot are happening. And we're looking forward to the future of what it will look like to renovate our next part of campus, and that's going to be the Science Center. And so we're really excited about that and what the future holds there.
Exciting times. Again, let's pull up that list of events for Saturday. And again, the entire community is invited. You do not have to be a Spring Arbor alum to show up. The whole community is invited.
Absolutely.
So how do you sign up for that Hinckley's Donut Dash?
Yeah, so if you go to arbor.edu/5K, that's where you can sign up for that. And we'll be closing registration this Friday, but you can show up Saturday morning and register the morning of as well.
Awesome. The week, Autumn of the Arbor, homecoming week at Spring Arbor University. Should be a great Saturday. Weather looks nice too. Brian Knapp, thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you, Andy. Appreciate it.
More of the show right after this.
Comfort food like you want it. That's what you'll get when you visit Crow's Nest Cafe in Napoleon. It's located in the Napoleon Airport Plaza next to the airport. If you want a home-cooked meal, this is the place to be. Breakfast is served all day, and the lunch and desserts won't disappoint. And yes, they will dance for their famous biscuits and gravy. Dine-in or takeout, catering is available too. Crow's Nest Cafe, as this is as much their nest as it is ours.
I know pain. The one that starts at your ankles, settling in your back, keeping you from competing. Sydney, 2000. Preparing to compete, my leg wouldn't move. My dream interrupted. The team chiropractor knew exactly what to do. I went from out of the game to in competition in 3 days. Today, I am a chiropractor. Relieving the pain, enhancing performance. Go to beyondthepain.org to find a chiropractor or learn how to become one.
To perform your best, high school athletes and their families can receive a complimentary consultation by visiting docpen.com.
Come on in and experience Not So Shabby, Oh So Chic's new store location at 2600 Kibbe Road, Jackson's hottest destination for shopping, featuring unbeatable prices on home decor, jewelry, and fun fashions. Enjoy our outdoor deck for sharing lunch with friends, light food and snacks provided by West End Farm to Table, Wednesday DJ trivia game nights, and more. Also visit our downtown location, The Blessed Nest, on West Michigan Avenue.
My voice. My passion. My path. My career.
Concord Community Schools. Our students shatter expectations. Whatever you have planned Saturday, September 30th, cancel it and instead join us for the 3rd annual Fall Fest and Chili Classic in downtown Jackson. Live entertainment on 2 stages, the return of the Kids Kingdom, even more vendors than years past, and of course, the Chili Classic. New this year is the ORS Oktoberfest Run Walk while Chili contestants prepare their recipes. Fall into autumn with K105.3 and enjoy all that downtown Jackson has to offer. For up-to-date details as they become available, visit K1053.com/fallfest.
It's 5 a.m. and I feel like I can do anything.
We've got apples and cabbage, 7,000 dahlias, vegetables, and
brisket for dinner. We've been coming here since 1868.
there's a lot of cushy desk jobs out there, but
This is my happy place.
There are millions of ways to make the most of your land. How will you make the most of yours?
Visit Napoleon Lawn and Leisure today or find them online at napoleonlawn.com. Napoleon Lawn and Leisure, your local John Deere dealer for over 30 years.
Our show today is brought to you by Studio One Photography, and if you're looking for a photographer who knows how to make your senior pictures truly shine, look no further than Studio One. Master craftsman photographer Kurt Robinson will work closely with you to create a personalized photo shoot experience that showcases your individuality and tells your story. 517-782-3974. Visit jacksonstudio1.com. With us now from the Jackson County Department on Aging, Danielle Paquette and Lori Mead. Good morning.
Good morning.
How's everyone doing?
Good, good.
So we're talking a little bit about scams, kind of, with seniors. And there's so many, it's not just seniors, but I'm seeing so many. You brought up an interesting one during the break. There's one on Facebook.
Yes.
Tell me about this one.
Well, I think it's just people get random friend requests, and sometimes it can even look like from somebody that you know, and then you accept that. And people are just very good about gathering information and trying to develop friendships with individuals, and then slowly they start to ask for something from a person. So we've had seniors come to us that have been taken advantage of and have lost thousands of dollars from somebody they thought was a friend.
Yeah, an old friend, and especially at that age, if you're connecting on Facebook, it could be someone you hadn't talked to in 40 years, and just trying to be a nice person, and the next thing you know, you're out a couple $1,000s.
Or more.
Yeah, or more. So you guys have a Fraud Watch and Shred event that's coming up.
Yeah, we're pretty excited about it. We try to do something once a year, at least with the Shred event. But we've been working closely with ARP, and we have a great partnership with Boost Recreation Center with the city. And so we're bringing our two groups together and opening it up for others to do an educational event focused on how to spot and avoid scams. So there's different things when you think of the holidays coming up that you really need to be more careful of. Email scams, text scams, dating apps, things like that are all out there, and people really just need to pay close attention to what they're opening, an email, information that they're receiving, and even things that come through the mail, and you wonder, is this real or not real? But it's a good time for people to come together. It's a free event. They can come in and have lunch beforehand. The educational part starts at 12:30. And goes till 1:30, but we actually then have the Shred event, which is a great opportunity for seniors to dispose of personal information in a safe fashion, and we're able to do that with a sponsorship from Wellwise Services out in Brooklyn. So they're very supportive of different things in the community that are senior related, and they give us this funding to help promote this event and to offer that opportunity for people to dispose of their information.
The gentleman that my wife and I bought our house from 10 years ago should have taken advantage of that shredding event. There was every receipt from every single thing, and people hang on to stuff that they maybe shouldn't, because that information, you can get it, and people are dangerous with it.
We're getting a lot of calls. How much can we bring? Because we have boxes. Because like you said, they're hanging on. We hang on to everything.
So you guys fund a ton of senior services in Jackson. Work with over 6,000. What are some of the services that maybe we don't think of that you guys are responsible for?
Oh goodness, and again, the reason that we're able to do so many things is the grants that we get from Wellwise, Plus, we're supported by the community with the senior millage. So if we didn't have that support, we would definitely look a lot different. I think people just recognize us of a lot with Meals on Wheels and home services, but I really think we have that flip side for people when you think of that, trying to keep active and engaged. And so coming to things that are like educational, and we have our senior centers for exercise, crafts, euchre, music. Music is quite popular. And so I think when you think of the Department on Aging, you think of that home side, but you got to think on the flip side is how can I stay active in my community? How can I be engaged, maybe build natural supports? And so I think that's what people have to also remember. And I think if we can connect with older adults while they're younger and keep them engaged and physically active, mentally active, that really helps to support them as they age in place, which is kind of what we're trying to do by offering home services as well as trying to keep people independent.
When you talk about all these activities, do they cost money for the seniors?
Almost everything is free.
Awesome.
We do have opportunities to donate, but very few donation pieces. The exercise is through a grant. We do set out $1 suggested donation per class if it works for your budget. So the exercise instructor's already paid for. And on the fun side, we brought in drumming, cardio drumming, and that's an activity, so it's completely free, and it is fun. It's bringing in a whole new group of people for us.
So you work with a lot of volunteers too, I assume.
Correct, yeah.
Are there volunteer opportunities within your organization?
Yes, and I think something that we're good about is listening to what either a volunteer wants to try to start or our seniors. Drumming actually started from a senior volunteer that said, you know, I'd really like to try this. I'd really like to offer this. And so we're able to use the dollars that we have to go ahead and buy the base stuff to get that started, and it's grown. So we're really open to suggestions from seniors about what they're looking for and willing to try new things.
Yeah, it's awesome. What are some of the highlights that you have in your job as far as getting to help people and work with seniors?
I get the fun part. We do have a lot of fun. So we have the music specials are highly popular. We have the dinner dance coming up in October. We do 8 a year. We are theme-based.
Tell me about the dinner dance.
Yeah, that's we have a great band coming in, Classic Vibes. They're new for us, and they are soft classic rock, so bringing us up to the 70s. So very popular. And that's Halloween. So we'll do a costume contest, and then we'll take a break in November, and then December is our holiday dance. So. The Ramblers will be the band for that.
Very nice. Where's the best place to get info on all of your events? Is it online or on Facebook? Or?
I would say online. So going to the county website and checking out our newsletter. We actually can mail out newsletters to people that just want to find out what's going on a regular basis. So we definitely promote services that we are doing, but we also try to educate about community events that might be important for older adults to know or caregivers. And so I think that people can always call and sign up for our newsletter, or they can go on the website and look at the newsletter there as well.
Yeah, I think caregivers is a very important piece of what you guys do. A lot of the communication with the caregivers, and so just so important what you guys do.
While you say caregivers, I'll give a little plug that we're doing a caregiver event actually on October 10th at the American One Event Center, and it really talks about nurturing the caregiver themselves and how to take care of yourself, you know, creating boundaries, expectations, you know, things like that. So if somebody's interested in learning more about that, definitely give us a call.
Yeah, no, we're not experts in any of this, so you need to trust the experts and that have the experience. And you're dealing with people that, you know, maybe not going through the best time in their life too, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Again, the Fraud Watch with AARP, that will be going on Thursday, and you can register, you can do it online or call, and then there'll be a lunch, and then the presentation. So if you want to register, just call 768-888-8255. Is that an 8691 or 3?
Yes.
My eyes are so bad.
And I did want to also say that some people may come to the presentation part and not do the shred, or some people are just want to drive through and drop their shred off. It's really open
Come
to
and
that.
go.
Yeah,
Cool.
come and go. So if you don't have the time in your schedule and you can't stay very long and you just want to participate in the shred part, that's
Awesome.
great. So we'll have a drive-through going for that.
Nice. Well, good luck with the event. Hope it goes well.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you guys for coming in.
Thank you.
From the Jackson County Department on Aging, Danielle Paquette and Lori Mead. We are right back after this break to wrap up the show.
The PIC Center is an independent practice that has provided care to the Jackson area for over 25 years. Doctors O'Neill and Cack supervise antibiotic infusions, as well as those for many other conditions, such as inflammatory bowel, joint, and lung disease, anemia, and multiple sclerosis. Our modern facility is open 7 days a week, and the infusion staff will make you feel right at home. Let your doctor know you have a choice where you receive your next infusion. Remember, when you've picked us, you've picked the best.
The Enchanted Forest Bar and Grill has something for everyone. They offer a large menu with a variety of meals to choose from, including many Middle Eastern options, along with the everyday favorites. Enjoy live music and dancing, pool table, huge bar and large banquet hall, perfect for your next gathering, wedding reception, graduation party, and more. And don't miss Sunday brunch, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Experience a great night out at the Enchanted Forest Bar and Grill, located at 3705 Ann Arbor Road in Jackson.
Our new Express Oil Changes and More building has been a huge success. Not only do we have the best oil change prices, we top off fluids and do a 33-point inspection. All while you enjoy fresh-baked cookies, coffee, and popcorn in our new lounge. This month is our Jeep Freedom Day sales event with special pricing on all new Jeeps. Stop out to Extreme Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Jackson, just off I-94 exit 141, or online at extremedodge.com.
Oh yeah!
I'm Nate Vermeulen, and welcome to Vermeulen Furniture.
We are Jackson's premier home furnishing store. Living and dining room sets, home office decor, beautiful bedrooms, we have it all. Take advantage of our in-home design service, and we provide free mattress delivery and setup. We have a wide variety of power recliners for those lazy days, and be sure to check out our clearance center for the best deals in Jackson. Stop into Vermeulen's today and make your house a home.
Are you struggling with your mental health? We can help at Michigan Psychological Care, located in Jackson, Michigan. We are here to help strengthen your relationships, your interpersonal connections, and help you find yourself. With options of individual therapy, family and couples, group counseling, psychological evaluations, we are here to help with all your mental health needs. Contact us today to live the life you've always dreamed.
Today, Home Instead has a dementia workshop that you can attend. It's today from 5 to 8 at the Carnegie Library. You can just RSVP online. We'll be talking about Alzheimer's disease and other dementias. So maybe you have a family member experiencing, and be a great opportunity to come learn from the experts, and that is today. Our show today is also brought to you by the Center for Family Health. They've been opening the door to healthcare for all for more than 30 years. 5 locations to serve you. You can call and make your appointment or visit centerforfamilyhealth.org. They are still doing sports physicals to get you in and out very, very quickly. That's all for today's show. I'd like to thank all our guests. Thank you guys for watching. Tomorrow morning, Jennifer will join me, and the morning show will be back tomorrow at 9. Tomorrow, Jamie Vandenberg and Beth Hawes from the Jackson College Reverse Raffle, Dan Bishop from Catholic Charities, and then we'll also have Ron Rudland, retired coach from Western Panthers. Recently, Western named the soccer field after Ron, so looking forward to talking to him. That's all for today. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow at 9 o'clock.